Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing so well today. I feel like for the past couple of weeks, I've just been running around. I've been working a lot of projects. I've been cleaning the house, and I also just became a dog mom. And let me tell you, our lives have been changed forever. I've been cleaning up the apartment more and more to make sure there are no like safety hazards and that our dog can't get into things that he's not supposed to. I'm so excited for you guys to meet him because he is just the sweetest little dog ever. He's actually taking a nap right now, so I will introduce you guys later on in the video. Ever since getting him, it's really lit a fire under my butt to get things done around the apartment because we have a little less time than we used to. So for today's video, we're gonna work on some projects that I feel have been missing from my apartment. And to get it done, we're heading to IKEA to pick up the base pieces to hack them into what I'm looking for. Every time I do an IKEA hack, it just challenges me to get creative. And yes, I could probably go out and buy these items, but there's no fun in that. I have a lot of ideas that I want to make come to life, and I'm not going to stop until I do that. So let's go to IKEA and let's hack some items. Okay, so I just pulled up to IKEA. It's looking very empty in this parking lot, which is a good thing. I really like to take my time when I take footage, so it's always awkward when someone's just like standing there watching. Usually I just put my phone on a shelf, and sometimes people will walk by and they'll stare at the phone and they'll wonder what the heck is going on or if like someone lost it. And I always have to walk past by them and be like, sorry, let me just grab this really quickly and walk away. But the job has to get done, and today I'm really excited to check out some of the PS collection. I'm hoping that they have some things in stock. I've been seeing this green inflatable sofa on social media, so I'm wondering if it actually looks good in real life. So let's see if they have it and grab all the things that we need for our project. I thought this was a bottle of paint. The first thing I see when I walk in is the whole PS collection. So this is the sofa I was talking about. It is literally inflatable, so you can blow this up, and it's apparently very lightweight, which it is. Looking at it in person, you cannot tell this is an inflatable piece. I also really like the shape of it. I wish it came in a different color though, but for $200, let me know, you guys, would you get this piece? Are you ready to make your debut, Tater? Look who woke up from his nap. Meet the newest family member to the Mac clan. This is Tater. Are you looking at the camera? Look at him. He's so sleepy. Today actually marks exactly 2 weeks since we've gotten him, and he's going to turn 11 weeks super soon. He is a mini poodle with the cutest little white marks on his paws and on his face. Even though he is still very young and very tiny, he is so freaking smart. He knows so many commands, and that's all thanks to his dad. He can do sit, down, middle. He likes his crate. He is literally an angel. Could not ask for a gooder boy. I'm honestly kind of scared for when he turns into a teenager, because I hear those are the worst months. And if you guys have any puppy tips, please leave them down below. I've had family dogs before, but this is the first one that is my own, which is so different when you're the actual parent in the situation. Hello. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go play fetch now. Say goodbye to all of your aunties and uncles watching. Oh, I'm sleepy. I'm a little sleepy. Bye. As someone who works from home every single day, I honestly do not go outside as much as I should. But now that we have a dog that has completely changed, I'm always going in and out of the house. Our apartment has multiple entrances, so I keep losing my keys. Like, I'll literally just place them somewhere and then lose them, and I can never find them. So my solution is to put them on a hook. That way they have a home. So I found this at IKEA, and I feel like it's the perfect solution. This is actually made for your kitchen, and they stack together like this. Very cute, very simple, and also made of wood, making it very DIY-able. I'm actually gonna use this bottom part for the kitchen, and then for the top part, I was thinking I could use this as a little entryway hook. So this is gonna become my little doggy station. I wanna add some hooks to the bottom, that way I can hang my keys, and also his leash for when he does go on walks. And since it has these slots on the bottom, this is actually the perfect place to put your poop bags. So I'm just gonna place it right in here, and then look at that. I have a poop bag dispenser. And of course, we cannot leave it like this. So I'm gonna give this a quick sand, and then we're going to paint it and give it a makeover. The paint that I'm using for this project is actually leftover paint from a tile table that I just did on my Instagram. If you guys have not seen it, go check it out. I'm really happy with how it came out. So this is actually exterior paint, so it's gonna be super durable. I'm using this beautiful blue. It is called Sailor's Knot. And as my accent color, I'm using African Plain. This is a color that I've used before, and I absolutely love, like, I'm obsessed with this green color. And for the actual design, I'm thinking of doing a quilted star pattern. Have I ever quilted a day in my life? No. Do I love the way that it looks? Absolutely. One day in the future, I would really love to learn how to quilt. I think it is so beautiful. There are some really cool designs that people are coming out with, but since I don't know how to actually quilt, I can at least paint it on some of my projects. So that is the game plan. Just when I thought I've done pretty much every single picture frame hack there is out there, I am reminded of one that I have yet to try out. This is one that I've been meaning to do for our kitchen, which, by the way, I love the layout of our kitchen. It has so much storage. It works so well for us. There's so much counter space. But one thing that I don't really love is the fact that there are outlets like every 2 feet along the backsplash. Usually not having enough outlets is a complaint, but this just is a little bit excessive, especially since it's front and center. So I'm always trying to find ways to kind of cover it. I've had this idea saved for a while now, so today we're finally doing it. I got this tiny picture frame from IKEA. I think this might be their smallest size. This one just has a flat border in a white, and I believe it was $1.99 and also very lightweight. I actually was gonna go somewhere else to buy one of these plugins, but I found out IKEA actually carries them. So I wanted to dip into something a little bit different for this project because you guys know I love my brass and my gold tones. But today we're gonna dip our toes into the world of silver. I feel like I've been warming up to cool tones lately, which is kind of a shocker. Like even my nails are silver, which I have not done in so long. So the tide is definitely changing. I'm going to paint this whole thing with a silver, and when I say paint, I actually mean gold leaf. And when I say gold leaf, I actually mean silver leaf. So I have a whole pack right here. I actually have not even opened it because I wanted to do it on camera with you guys. 100 sheets, what the heck, that's gonna last me forever. It even came with these little gloves if you wanna get super fancy, but I'm literally going to use Mod Podge on top of the frame and then lay this down. Okay, let's do this. I have 2 sheets on here, and as you can tell, it's already wrinkling. I think I was supposed to wait until the glue dried, but we're gonna carry on and try to see if we can fix some of these parts that came off. But I actually don't mind the texture. I think it actually looks really cool. Show you guys this because my little gemstones for this project just got delivered. So these are some of my inspo pictures, and they totally remind me of a time where I used to wear turquoise jewelry all the time. I would wear like giant rings, giant necklaces. I would set up a tripod and take outfit pictures in my backyard, and even on this very YouTube channel is where I would upload outfit of the day videos, and I would use my MacBook to take the videos on photo booth. Now that I'm thinking about it, that was definitely a choice to film that on a webcam versus an actual camera, which I totally had back then. But yeah, these are so fun and so colorful. I actually did order a pack that was supposed to have turquoise in it, but unfortunately this is what arrived. Do you see how small they are? I did not check the dimensions on this. Using these gemstones really does take me back because it's Tina from a different era, and I'm excited to bring her into this era and into my current style. This frame is gonna hold one of my favorite photos that we took on our Japan trip. We were there a little bit too early for cherry blossom, but we luckily caught some in Kyoto, and it was one of my favorite moments from the trip. I've been loving just adding more of our personal photos everywhere. Like, I think this is the most personal photos I've ever had in my home. It's just a nice way to see what we've done and where we've been. And guess what, you guys? We actually don't have any trips planned for the foreseeable future. Usually we always have a trip to look forward to. Now that we're dog parents, we just want to spend more time at home and make sure that Tater feels very settled with us. It has been quite the adjustment, especially the first week. We thought we were ready, and oh my gosh, it kind of just hit us that we actually have a dog in our home that we have to take care of. It has only been the 2 of us for so long, but now we're getting the hang of it. This is our new normal, and I'm sure pretty soon we'll have tons of dog photos that I will DIY frames for all over the apartment. The moment that I plugged that frame in and like styled it up, it immediately confirmed that I definitely have to add more colors to the kitchen, because now I walk in and I feel really happy just looking at all those little gemstones on there. It definitely is outside of my regular color palette, and I think it's confirmation that I need to do this more often and just have fun with it. I feel like these 2 projects were completely opposite styles. Like, one was very grandma-core, cottagecore vibes, and then the other is more modern, almost 2000s. I honestly don't know what that aesthetic is, but if you know, let me know down in the comments and let me know which one was your favorite. If you guys want to see more updates from me, I do post on Instagram every single day, so give me a follow over there. And if you haven't yet, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe down below. That is it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay inspired, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!